Congratulations, salad eater. You just let a violent criminal in your house. Now what are you going to do about it?
Well, I'll just hide in the closet and call the police.
You do that. With an average police response time of 15 to 20 minutes, they'll get here just in time to clean up your dead body.
Well, hello there.
So for all you men out there with the gnats to protect your family, I suggest one of these.
But Tony, you own guns? You must be a trigger-happy radical who can't wait to shoot someone. Or you're a violent criminal.
Because we all know the guy robbing your house got his gun at Cabela's after passing a rigorous background check and passing the classes to get his concealed weapons license, which, by the way, alerts the authorities that he has a gun. Then and only then can he commit this heinous crime. Or we live in the real world where you can buy a dirty gun with the serial number scratched off from a guy named Scab. So today we're going to hang out in the real world where legal gun owners have legal intentions and make sure that violent criminals have repercussions for their violent actions. That being said, this episode is not about gun control. It's about safe and effective methods of using your firearms. So all you pretty dancers out there that want to talk about your feelings, save for the shopping date with that girl that friend-zoned you. You're watching Doing Stuff with Tony Bench. First off, I want to talk about safety. You notice how I don't say safety first. If safety was first, I'd be sitting in my house right now. And every time I walk down the street, I'd be wearing a helmet. Safety isn't first. That being said, safety is a priority. Safety is more than just owning a gun safe and using your safety switch. You have to know your weapon. Get familiar with it. Target practice is key. If you find yourself in a sticky situation where you're going to have to use your weapon, there's a few things that may get you into trouble. One, shooting yourself as you draw your weapon because you're an idiot who's never pulled the trigger even though you own a gun. Two, you miss your target, which is going to suck for you when your target has a weapon himself. Three, you shoot the wrong target as you grip your unfamiliar weapon too tightly and shake like a girly man in the face of danger. And the solution? Education, familiarization, and practice. Before you head out for target practice, you need to do a little homework. First off, research how your particular sight functions and adjusts. In this case, the Smith & Wesson J-frame has no adjustable sights, just a notch machined into the frame and a blade on the barrel. So here you align the blade with the target and the notch with the blade. Again, research is key. Research how your holster works. Different holsters have different methods of releasing your firearm. In this case, I have a plastic level 1 retention holster, which means that my firearm is locked in, but all I have to do is push one switch to release it. Next, research your firearm safety switch and proper loading procedure. Then all you got to do is find a target and a safe place to shoot. Now that we've found an appropriate place to shoot and set up a good target, we're going to set a line 21 feet back from that target. And you're going to set up on that line. Feet shoulder width apart, knees slightly bent. You're going to take an aggressive stance. Okay, you're leaning forward into that target. You're going to draw your firearm and get a good grip on it. Take two hands, thumbs side by side. Start down here. Extend your arms out to where they're straight. You're squared off to the target. You're ready to get a good sight picture and begin to squeeze the trigger. In a real life sticky situation, you're not going to be standing on a line shooting a piece of paper. So next we're going to practice moving, shooting, and using cover. Shooting and moving requires rhythm, and rhythm requires practice. Remember, slow is smooth and smooth is fast. Set up shooting scenarios as though you're in your own home. This pallet represents a wall, and around that corner is a hallway with a bad guy in it. In order to get to my kids, I need to clear this hallway. To do that, I'm going to use a technique called slicing the pie. As I come around the corner, I'm going to clear visual slices of the hallway until I get to my target. Get on the ground! Drop your weapon! You can set up all the range scenarios you want based on your home layout and situation. The key is to practice, practice, practice. It's the only way you're going to get as good as you want to be. We'll catch you next time on Doing Stuff with Tony Bench. Keep the change, you filthy animal.